This is quite a story. Tonight, a woman in Tomball in a senior living complex says she's living in a mice-infested apartment. She's seen dozens of mice just in the last few weeks.
She reached out to KHU 11 News, and our Michelle Choi went there to get answers.
Yeah, residents here tell me they are frustrated, saying it took months of complaints and even the city stepping in order for them to see any real action. The complex disputes those claims, but either way, for 87-year-old Janice Crow, it's been a nightmare.
See under here where they have chewed the cabinet.
Mouse traps, food stored in coolers, towels stuffed under doors. That's been Janice Crow's reality since January. How many mice have you caught in the last several weeks?
I think it's 43.
87-year-old showed us droppings throughout her apartment, as well as holes she says mice chew through here at hometown at Tomball, where she's lived for 4 years. During our interview, we could even hear the squeaking. Miss Janice, I can hear them.
Yes, that's the mice in there now.
Crow says she stopped cooking months ago to avoid her infested kitchen and orders meals instead. Sleep is the biggest challenge.
It's awful. I can't sleep. I don't know when I have slept. I will get in the middle of the bed and I'll wrap myself in the sheet like a mummy, and then I'll wear a mask and leave the lights on because they're not as active with the lights on.
She now sleeps in a recliner instead. And while we were inside her apartment today, our photographer even helped catch 2 live mice.
This is Scott McKinney, our brave photog, removing the mice from Miss Jan right now.
Miss Crow has trapped at this time over 38 mice.
That letter sent to the city of Tomball by neighbor Susie Whedon helped prompt an enforcement officer to come inspect the property this week.
Because these senior citizens cannot do more, than they're trying to do taking care of themselves.
Management at the complex answered our questions via email, claiming they got the first complaint just a couple weeks ago and have addressed the issue by patching holes. But Whedon says more still needs to be done because Janice is paying out of pocket for traps. You need help.
I need help. Desperate. I need help.
Yeah, in addition, the complex management tells us that Janice is currently the only resident who's complained about mice infestation, but they do have bait stations around their buildings. Now, the city of Tomball also got back to us and said that they will continue to monitor the situation and make sure it gets resolved. In Tomball, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.